Hello everybody. So today we're going to be playing a game of Warhammer 40,000 and we're going to do a few modifications to the rules. We're going to be adding the turn structure from Legions Imperialis as well as the orders, and we're going to try to see how it plays out in a game of Warhammer 40,000. Enjoy!
Okay, so here's the deployment. We've got the Black Templars over there in the Castellum. Beautiful piece of terrain. Got some, what they call Flayed ones kicking around there. And here's the rest of the Necron army. And a fair few units in reserve. There we are. So as with Legions Imperialis, we're going to start with the orders phase. So I'm going to put all the orders down and then we're going to roll for initiative. Okay, so all the orders are down.
This is going to be crazy.
How hard was that?
It was stressful because you have to think about like what you're going to advance, but not Legions Imperialis advance, 40k advance. it's going to be crazy. It's going to be really based on who's moving what at the right time.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's start revealing some orders.
Okay, what have you got?
So I went with a charge order.
I thought you were...
I'm guessing you did the same because I also did another charge
Oh,
order.
look, charge order. What's this one doing?
Oh, this one. These guys don't want going anywhere, so they're just going to first fire. Fingers crossed.
Okay, well, these guys are going to be doing March.
March makes sense.
Yeah, and over here, these will be doing advanced fires.
Okay, cool. That's interesting because I'm thinking about doing an advanced fire. And I maybe should have gone for a charge there. This is weird.
Okay, then look at this.
I went for a charge. Apparently, that's what I did. I did the same.
All right, guess what he's doing?
Oh, please tell me he's just like, I don't know, advancing.
Charge!
Yeah, probably might.
All right, okay, what else you got over there?
Okay, so I've got the gladiator at the back. He's going to just first fire, nice and simple.
Yeah, and what are the bike squad?
Bikes are going to do an advance, so they're going to move, do some shooting, hopefully. And then I've only got one unit actually left, and that's going to be Gideon, the Redemptor. He's going to advance and shoot, if I'm doing this right.
Over here, this one is going to be doing
a little advance, makes sense.
Same as, and guess what? Same as that.
Okie doke. Right, let's resolve some stuff.
Let's roll for initiative. Okay, so unfortunately, Necrons are the second. So let's go on to turn one. Generic turn one.
So we're kind of learning some things as we go. So these guys could, in theory, charge the flayed ones, and then they're caught up in combat. Then you could march the scarabs all the way over here, and then those guys could charge them. Yeah. So there's going to be some wonkiness, and it's going to be fun. So I think I'm going to start actually over here.
What are you going to do?
I'm going to charge, dude.
Really?
I'm going to charge.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm actually going to do it with the Emperor's Champion, Bohemond. He loves getting into combat. So we're just going to scoot those guys up here, and I imagine, or actually probably not, they're not going to fire Overwatch, are they?
No, you can't fire Overwatch. If I had something else within 24 inches, I'd fire Overwatch, but unfortunately that's just not happening.
Yeah, so I'm going to do a charge. So 2d6 charge.
No!
We also agreed before the game started, no stratagem, so I ain't re-rolling that.
Yay! So I was thinking about activating something over there, but no, I'm not. I'm going to go straight back over here to the flayed ones. So I think is it 5 inches from this charge? So 5 inches, so I can get to about there. All right, and then I'll do my charge roll now.
Yeah, why not?
And let's see what I have. Oh, guess what? I got 10.
I'm surprised you're in.
Put me round there.
Yeah, I thought that might happen. Oh, God. So we've also noticed as well, because I've given the charge order, I can't do any shooting, so I can't overwatch them. So counter charging is going to be great fun. So to no one's surprise, I'm going to counter charge. So I'm going to move the assault intercessors 6 up to there. And well, we're just praying for not a repeat of the last charge. That's pretty much where we're at already. So I'm going to do a little 2d6 charge. These guys... It's just not possible. It's not... I might be in anyway. I think one guy's in. I think he's made it just. Oh, God. Let us know the odds in the comments.
Okay, so now I'm going to be moving another unit, but I am not too sure what yet. I guess it's not going to be him yet because he's not getting to hand to hand.
Yeah.
So I
Not
might
yet.
I might move my scarabs forwards.
Yeah.
Okay, so they are moving a total of 15 inches. So that's 12, and then plus another 3 to get us to there.
So these guys are going to move forwards with the advance order, which isn't a 40k advance. It's just a normal move. We're going to get there with the words. There are a lot of key words to get right here.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, they've done their normal 12-inch move, and then they're going to be able to do some shooting.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so here goes the Triarch Stalker, a good 8 inches, which means it's there.
To there, yeah.
So happy with that?
Yep, cool. So I'm going to move these guys forwards. They're going to get to there. We're kind of just going straight through the barricades.
Now it's that awkward stage where it's like, do I start charging?
Yeah, I think next time we're going to see some more charge orders.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully better ones.
Yep. Okay, these are going to move forwards, good 5 inches. We're not going to advance or any sort, but we are just going to get closer and start firing at you.
Makes sense.
Yeah. I don't know when I'm going to start firing. Definitely any time. Well, no time soon. You need to be a bit closer for these guns, don't you?
I think so. I think they're about 18-inch, but I think I'm now looking at this charge order might actually could go off.
Oh
no! Right, so these guys had a charge order,
mm-hmm.
so we're going to get moving.
Mm-hmm.
So they can move 6. I could have had a scout early on, but I didn't want to use it. Mm-hmm. I was basically too scared. So these guys are going to move forwards, and then that charge looks like it could be an absolute bomb.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll give it a go anyway.
You worked out the distance for it yet?
Not yet, but I'll have a go.
Oh, it's a 9.
A 9. Okay, yeah, I like 9-inch.
Let's go. So how many ones have you rolled so far in this game?
From a total possible 4, I've rolled 4.
Good.
So we're going to feel a bit stronger. Oh, there we go.
Alright, now one rule which is great in Legions Imperialis is that when I get charged, I can actually choose to do, or not charged, when you move in a certain distance or between my path, I can choose to do a overwatch. So in this case, these guys are going to overwatch them as they come towards me, which is beautiful. Now it's -2 to hit, and I like that side of things, so we're going to play that with a -2.
Yep.
So it's 4+ to hit normally. In this case, it's going to be 6. So I've hit with 2. And that is strength 4, toughness
4.
So 4+. And I've wounded with neither of them.
Nothing. So we're in without a scratch, which is what Templars like to hear. So he's got a advance order, so it's just going to be a normal move to there, and then he's going to do some shooting maybe at the Triarch or maybe the Void Dragon. See what happens.
Alright, so these are going to now do a charge at them. So I roll 2 dice for that, and I've got 6 inches. So on top of their normal move, which is something really, really high, like 8 inches, they're going to get quite far. So that's going to get them all up in their grill. Take that out of the way at this point. Yeah. And that's more than 8 inches around there, isn't it?
Yeah, it'll be alright.
Good. Okay, so he's in a bit of a position now. I should have probably charged him first, but instead he's going to move 6 inches and he's going to charge another 6. So hopefully, I'm very lucky. Let's get him through the trees.
Does he have the fly keyword?
I think he does.
If he has a fly keyword, he can just go straight over the top of the
combat. He does.
Ooh, yeah. So you can go straight over there.
So he's gone straight into there. That's the furthest.
Oh, yeah, that's just about enough.
Right.
Yeah, it's going to be such a melee in the centre here. Do you want to go straight on to the next one?
Yeah, I'll move these ones 5 inches. So they're going to be moving to there. And I will use my small ruler to speed it up. And then after that, I'll probably move the little thingy.
Yeah, the spider.
The Canoptic spider. A bit further along. And that'll be the end of my turn.
I think that, yeah. It's our turn.
Oh, our turn!
it's alternating, so we have a collective general turn. So yeah.
Oh, I'm not holding the objective now.
Not the minute.
Oh, so now I'm tempted to move that one back. I'm going to move him back. Oh, I'll move him back to there, so he's still holding it at least. So I've got at least 2 people back there.
Cool, no worries.
And then this guy's going to move a total of 5 inches around the corner to there.
Lovely.
And that's it.
And that's where the battlefield is at the minute. So now we're going to go into the combat phase, and the first part of that is the first fire phase. And there are 2 units on the board: the Intercessors with the Ancient and the Gladiator Valiant. Yeah. It's going to be probably the Intercessors to start with, so they're going to be 2 shots apiece. So 2, 4, 6, can't count, 8, 10.
And who are they going to be shooting at?
Well, they were originally going to shoot the Flame Ones, but now they're in combat. Now all of this is in combat, so the only thing they can shoot out of this is the Scarabs. Oh! So we're going to shoot 3 ups. Cool, so I'll fish out all those ones. Cool. What is the toughness of a Scarab, sir?
They are toughness 2.
Cool, so wounding on 2s. Ooh. Nice, so that's 4 at -1 AP.
Okay, 4 shots, -1 AP. Alright, my guys have a 6+ save. I don't have a save.
So 4 wounds. That only gets rid of 1 base though, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. So I'm going to take this one at the back.
Yep. Boom. Cool, that's all of their shooting.
Okay, and then we're going to take that icon away now. And then you go straight onto the other one?
Yeah, I'll have to have a look at his guns.
Okay.
So I'm firing with the Gladiator, and the only thing that's in range is the Twin Las Talon, which is going to be going in at the Triumph Stalker. So that's 2 shots, hitting on 3s. Lovely. And then I am strength 10.
Okay, I am toughness 8.
Cool. So wounded on 3s, but it's twin linked, so I get to re-roll. It wounds.
Okay, I've got 4+ invulnerable save.
Cool.
I failed it.
D6 +1 damage.
Oh no.
For 4 damage on the Triumph Stalker.
So 8 wounds left. Cool. Engagement stage.
So this is where it's going to get a little bit weird, because these guys have charged, these guys have charged, this guy's charged, these guys did not. Nope. So if I go charge into them and I kill some of them, they're removed. Yes. They're not going to get a chance to fight back. Anything with a charge order, like the Void Dragon and the Scorpex, will fight back even if I've killed some of them.
Yep.
That's the way we're going to play it. So some units are going to remain even if they technically died. So this is going to be some Power Swords, some Astartes Chainswords, and some Close Combat Weapons, all hitting on 3s. So I'm going to remove all the 1s and 2s.
And these are all going at the Warriors and the Warden.
Correct. So, and 6s, because of my vow, which is suffer not the unclean to live, means lethal hits on 6s. And I've got quite a few of them, actually.
Well done you.
So, beats 1s, doesn't it?
It does, yeah. So the good thing about this is those guys, the ones who are dead, get gone. But then these other people, if let's say a few of them survive, they'll pile in and get to attack after everything else is gone.
So some are winning on 3s, some are winning on 4s, but I'll figure that out. So the Power Sword was winning on 3s, which is okay. Everything else is winning on 4s. So just that lot. So then we've got some AP involved. So yellow ones are 0 AP, so I'll let you start there.
Okay, how many of them?
Just 1.
Okay, so I'll start with 1. And that is a 4+ save. And that's saved.
And then it's going to be everything else is -1. Oh, why am I rolling?
What are they?
What am I doing? It's all gone wrong. It's all gone wrong.
Oh no! How many?
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 13.
Oh goodness. Okay, so there's a total of 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So what's it? -1s, yeah?
Yep. So we've made 3 so far.
3, and then here's the rest of them.
Cool. So 7 have died.
7 dead. All right. So I'll take 7 of these away. So I'll take them from the back. 1, 2. Obviously they're piling otherwise.
Yep.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Great.
Cool. So Judiciar is still in there as well, and he's going to have a crack at the Royal Warden because he's got precision on his weapons. So hitting on 2s, that's not bad. And then we're strength 7.
The Warden is 5.
Cool. So we're in on 3s. That's okay because the 6 is a devastating wound.
Mm.
So you got 1 save to make, sir, at -2 AP.
Okay, so it's 3+, 5+. Saved.
Okay, so he only takes 2 wounds from
Okay.
the devastating wounds.
Which means he's still got 2 wounds left.
Okay, not as good.
All right. Then we are going to be getting on to the other side of things, aren't we?
Yeah, so now it's your turn to fight.
Okay.
And I think it's going to be here probably, isn't it?
Yeah, have you got anyone else fighting like the other sides over here?
Oh, yeah, so we've got these 2 chaps here.
Yeah.
So, yeah, let's do them. So I'm going to put those into... I want to say the Void Dragon.
Well,
But
I think that guy there can fight the Void Dragon, but that one there can only fight the thingies.
yeah, that's
They've got
probably
a
true.
base,
So we might have to do them separately.
and well, yeah, you got him attacking this one. So yeah, him attacking them and him attacking that.
Yep. So hitting on 3s.
Yep.
Take those out. That 6 is a auto wound, and I'm strength 4. What is the toughness of the dragon?
He is 11.
Okay, so 6 is needed. No, but we do have 1 go through at
Okay.
-1 AP.
4+, invulnerable, not saved.
He's clipped a wound off the
Wow.
dragon.
Okay, so he's now down to how many wounds he got? He's got 11 left. Wow, that's really impressive.
That's the scout's work.
He's definitely he's getting promoted, isn't he?
I think so. Just a wound will do it.
Mhm.
And then we got one more lot of the Scorpex, which is going to be 1 lethal hit, and then that one wounded on probably. Oh, what's the toughness?
Of the Scorpex,
Yeah.
they are toughness of 6.
Okay, so we got another wound. So 2 wounds at -1 AP.
Oh, what? Okay, 2 wounds -1. AP, so 3+, so 4+.
Yep.
-1, yeah? So 4+,
Ah,
both
that's
save.
safe.
Very good. Okay, cool. So I'm going to start off with the Scorpec Lord, and we're going to use the Crimson Harvest rule. So he's done a charge roll, a charge move, and I'm going to roll a dice. On a 6, I roll a 2. 2 to 5, it suffers D3 mortal wounds. So it suffers 1 mortal wound, that unit does.
So one of my neophytes is going to take a wound.
Yeah, so I'll give a dice tally of that.
Yep.
Then I'm going to choose the Hyperphase Harvester for this. So it'll be 4 dice at 2+. So I've hit every single one of them. And they've got lethal hits ability. So I've got 2 6s there. So
Nice.
those are automatically wounded.
Yep.
AP -3.
Yikes.
And then these other, yeah, so this is to wound, strength 10. So
Yeah, wound on 2s.
yeah, 2s. So both.
Okay, so 4
saves at -3 AP, and each one causes 3 damage.
Ooh, okay, so 4, 5, 6. So I'm going to use that to kill off my 3 neophytes.
Mhm.
And then I'm going to make a 6-up save for one of the normal chaps. Oh, actually, I think I've got a 4th neophyte in there. I do. So all 4 neophytes just going to bite it.
He's stabbing his friend.
Right, they're out of there.
Yep.
That's
okay.
just the Lord, oh god.
Yeah, then the Destroyers, okay, they are going to do an attack, and they've got Whirling Onslaught, which means because they've charged, I can re-roll a hit roll of 1.
Yep.
Or re-roll a hit roll instead, because I've charged. So I have a total of 4 dice each, and there is 4 of them in 3 of them in combat. So these will be hitting on 3+.
And you got your lethal hits on any 6s.
I've got lethal hits on 6s.
Yeah, because the thing is Lord, the
of
Lord
course
is leading.
Yeah. So none of them, but I do get to re-roll them. So the ones which have hit
Yeah.
is these ones over here. So I'm take those ones off,
Yep.
and then I can re-roll all
So you
of
could
these.
fish for those 6s for lethal hits.
Could do,
Up
but
to you.
I'll take 2 of them more.
Yeah, take a little risk.
Yay,
Oh, paid off.
3
Nice.
6s. So 3 6s and 1 miss. Technically.
Yeah, do right there.
Not bad. So 3 6s and bam. So I've got 3 which have automatically wounded, and they are damaged to AP -2. So the strength is 7, toughness is 4, so 3 is to wound, and I will be taking away all of those.
And the AP on these?
So it's 6 in total, and it's AP -2, damage 2.
Okay, so you need some 5s. Okay, so 4 guys are going to bite it. So we'll take 2 Pyroblasters because they haven't done much.
Okay, and then we'll go around to the Catan Shard of the Void Dragon. Alright, so we will start straight away with that. And he's going to be using his think you can get away with a sweep attack for this. Is there 5 left?
No,
There's
there are
3.
3 left.
Nah, if that's the case,
But there are some a character, Judiciars in there.
if that's the case, I'm probably going to go instead with the strike, just for the funds of it. So I have a total of 5 dice here, and that's going to. Oh, then I've got extra attacks as well at the end. So I'm going to be rolling these, and it's going to be 2+ to hit, and I have missed with 1 of them. So I've got 4 hits. There's no lethal hits as far as I'm aware. Well, first I'm playing with them. They're actually my son's army. So then strength 12, toughness 4, 2 pluses to wound, 4 wounds, AP -3.
Okay, so we might have to do these slow, I think, this time.
Yes, we do. So signing it to him or what?
-3 is going to mean he's on a 6 up. Cool. And how much damage is it?
D6 +2. So
yeah, that kills him outright.
He's gone.
And then we'll go on to the sword brother who's leading them. He fails.
D6 +2.
Well, man, he dies again. Well, how many more have we got left?
2 more.
Okay, so these are 4 up involves for the Judicial because he's in combat. So he saves the first. Fails the second.
Okay.
Right, now you can roll some damage. 3.
Oh,
I think he lives. I think he lives.
Oh. Okay, then I'm going to use the Canoptic Tail Blades. 6 dice, 2 pluses to hit. I've hit with 5. And these are strength 6. Your toughness is still
4.
Okay. So I've got 4 wounds, 4 wounded, and it's AP -1.
Okie doke. So this
Damage
is
1.
How many was it? 4.
Yep.
Okay, so 4 up involves. No, that's it. It does it.
He's gone?
Yeah, he's gone.
Ah, good. Okay, so if that hadn't have happened, what would have happened is, if he was still alive, these chaps would have then had the opportunity to then advance and, consolidate in and attack him.
Yeah. They have to go at the very end of the combat because they didn't have a charge order.
So and that means they'd only be attacking with the amount of warriors and wardens that they actually have currently on the screen.
So because they had a charge order, they're still going to get to fight, and it's all going to be kind of simultaneous.
Mm-hmm.
So these guys are going to pile in round here.
Yeah.
As much as they can. And then they're going to fight the flayed ones.
You do yours first because you've got initiative.
Because I have initiative, yeah.
Obviously, these guys are all sticking further in because they've got to be in base-to-base contact with somebody else who's in hand-to-hand combat, so they were going to be able to fight. Now, the reason why we like it like this is because it doesn't matter who's doing the charge. At the end of the day, if one unit's here charging another unit from over there, and they're both given the charge order, they're both meeting in the middle. In every cinematic scene you've ever seen, they're just smashing into each other. So it doesn't matter who actually lands the charge. They're both fighting simultaneous in this case. And it feels like it should work really well. Yeah, I think if you've got a charge order and then you choose not to charge, you're still kind of prepped for combat, aren't you? Are. Yeah. So it kind of adds a new element to the game of if you think you're going to be charged, you can pop a charge order down, so that way they're in kind of fighting mode. Yeah. Or if you really wanted to, you put the first fire on to properly shoot at them beforehand. If you think, these guys aren't good at being in hand-to-hand combat, they're going to just stand there and put first fire on, which means it's also good because it's actually before the combat step. Yeah. So if they are, even if they did charge in, you could chip away at them at least. Yeah, that's it. So, it definitely adds a new element to the game. Yeah, it does. So we've got 4 lots of chainswords and 1 lot of power sword going in the flayed ones. Hitting on 3s. And then you like 6s. And oh, holy hell, I just got all 6s on the power sword. Oh no. Nice. And good. That was a much better roll than I first looked. Did okay there. Nice. What's the toughness of a flayed one? It is toughness 4. Cool. So that's going to be. Wow, I did all right. 7 at -1. Yeah. 7 at -1, so 4 plus. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. -1. I missed it. Oh, yeah, it was a 3, wasn't it? Yep. Okay, so as it all happens simultaneously, my flayed ones are now going to fight back, and they're all going to target these because they're all touching them. Yeah, so I think these are just attack 1 unit. They'll concentrate on them anyway, won't they? So anyway, my Flayer Claws, 6s get me an additional hit. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 additional hits. Yep. because of sustained hits. So I'll take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which were the misses.
Works out.
And I basically hit with everything.
Cool.
Huzzah! Okay, so that's that. And now they're twin linked when it comes to the wounds. So strength 4, toughness 4.
Yep.
So anything which has failed,
Pretty good rolling.
To re-roll. It's all about the Necrons today. Because obviously you had a bit of a bad game the other day, didn't you?
Yeah, we're not talking about that.
Oh, let's talk about it some more.
I need more monoliths.
That'll solve everything. All my life's problems. More monoliths.
monoliths.
Okay, so I've wounded with pretty much everything. I think 17.
Yeah, quite a lot.
So you got 17 at -1.
Cool. So these are going to be 4-ups. 1, 2, 3. 3 die, and then 1 is on 2 wounds.
Okay, so let's remove the casualties. So that combat saw...
Should end something like this.
Okay. Well, that's pretty good.
Yeah, I mean,
Seems legit.
that felt a lot more right. That felt a lot more like simultaneous, a bit more cinematic.
Yep.
Yeah, it gives you a chance to at least hit back, and especially if 2 units have had charge orders, you're clashing into one another. It's not going to be a case of one just runs over the other one.
Yep.
Yeah, absolutely. It feels a little bit more fair.
Yeah, because when we talked about this one earlier, we basically had a little discussion. So what would have happened? Because you obviously got initiative.
Yeah.
So your chaps would have moved in, possibly...
Crusaders would have gone into the Warriors,
Yeah.
hammered as many as they did,
Yeah.
and then the Warriors would normally fight back in my turn, and then it'd be your turn. You would charge in, wipe away the rest of the unit. So if anything, you've kind of lost fighting back with, 1, 2, 3 Warriors and a Warden.
Yeah.
But it still felt right.
It did, yeah. Because how far could they have moved? So he moved...
The Crusaders,
Yeah, they moved 6 inches.
6 inches, and then it would be their normal charge.
So they wouldn't have actually got technically a charge off.
Potentially, yeah. That's
That's it.
the only difference, is
Yeah.
all the movements happening simultaneously.
Okay.
So yeah, it's definitely something to keep in mind. I think if you're playing like a very melee army, you've got to cover that distance a bit quicker. But also, because it's alternating, you're going to come to me a little bit as well. And if you want to play KG, that's fine, because I just get to run up the board. So I wonder what's going to happen if you give something a charge order and you've got nothing to charge, like nothing in range at all.
Yeah.
Like what's going to happen? You're going to get a move and then do a little advance. We could kind of have a play around with that, I think.
Yeah, well, if you think about it cinematically as well, though, so like your lot were like, yeah, we're going to get in hand-to-hand combat and charge. Our lot were like, yeah, we're going to get hand-to-hand combat and charge. And we did, but you've moved into my guys, which were moving slow, methodically across the board, shooting, paching. You're like, no!
Yeah, charging in.
And my chaps were like coming over at the same time. Oh, really get some of that?
Yeah, because we're not playing with like any stratagems or anything.
No.
So like it's little things like heroic intervention could have happened here.
Yeah, good.
In 40k terms. But now, if initiative comes with me again, I'm going to have the advantage of charging into the Void Dragon.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's going to be an interesting one. We've still got plenty to do for this kind of big generic turn 1. But yeah, there's just a lot to look at, isn't there?
Yeah, because at the moment we're still on combat, so we're now going to go into the shooting part
phase,
of it,
which is really strange.
because there's nothing else to shoot with.
Yeah, because it's weird. Because like now I'm going to be able to shoot at things that are done in combat. So like,
Oh my goodness!
like Gideon is over here. He hasn't shot yet, and now he can shoot a Void Dragon.
Okay.
So this is really strange.
Okay, let's start that.
So we've had a think, and it's interesting how shooting is a bit different. So normally, tanks, monsters, vehicles, they can all kind of fire into combats and out of combats, but you have to be thinking about whether it's going to be free later on in the combat. So like he first fired and he wanted to go into the Void Dragon, but I'd be at -1 to shoot him while he was in combat with my Crusaders, because you'd already gone into combat at that point.
Yeah.
Where now, if I put advancing fire on him, he could shoot at the Void Dragon without the penalty.
Yeah.
And yeah, you have to be thinking about what's going to happen later on in the turn, which is strategic, a bit different. Again, same thing with the Dreadnought. I could have fired at the Void Dragon while he was in combat. Now I'm thinking, yeah, I'm going to fire at him now without a penalty instead of firing at the Triarch. So yeah, it definitely gets you thinking about what's happening later on in the turn and trying to predict battle, which feels a bit more like how a general plays, and
Yeah.
you use their resource and their units.
So it could be an option, like if we were to play another game of this at some point, there could be like a twist,
Yeah.
a slight twist on it. Is that if you've actually got the first fire rule, you can choose to hold on to it.
Save it. That's a good idea. I like that.
Because it's a simple thing. It's like the guy's more prepared to fire than the sake of it anyway. So
Yeah.
why wouldn't he be prepared to fire it later?
Yeah, it's just waiting and preparing and holding the guns for the right time.
That's right. It's not like he's kind of
Yeah, it's like,
that
That's
trigger finger is so
Yeah.
tight and that
Because I haven't been able to fire at this moment, I have to not fire again. That's
going
all.
to the bathroom.
Yeah, it's definitely different.
Okay, so now it's your initiative.
Yeah.
That means you get to activate something to shoot with.
Yes.
So you're going to be going with the Dreadnought.
I'm going to go with the Dreadnought, and I think I'm going to go into...
It's interesting because he can't even fire and he's got a good weapon.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking now. Yeah, I'm going to do it. Gideon's a bit crazy. He likes doing some random stuff. So we're going to do everything that's in range into the Void Dragon, and we'll be back in a second.
Yep.
So we're firing everything from Gideon into the Void Dragon. So Icarus Rocket Pod, D3 shots. For 3 shots, that's a good start. So hitting on 3s. Cool, and he's a fly, so it's anti-fly, 2 up. Lovely.
Oh,
So that's 2 at -1 AP.
okay. I think he's still got 4+ invulnerable save, so I'll be taking that. Yes, 1
Okay.
save, 1 not. What's the damage of it?
2 damage. I think he actually has a 5 up Feel No Pain, and he's
He
already
does, yeah. He's got 5+ feel no pain.
do an extra one
Oh,
as well
well,
because
yeah.
he took an extra wound.
Oh,
So.
yeah. No,
Okay, so
so that's the
takes
first
that.
one. And then this one, I've got 2 feel no pain, 2 and save
Cool.
1.
So he takes another one. He's down to 10 wounds.
10 wounds.
And then onto the next weapon,
Mhm.
which I'm going to use the Baby Onslaught Gatling Cannon, which is 8 shots.
Yeah, the damage characteristic is half as well, isn't it? So.
Yeah, so 3s.
Mm-hmm.
And his toughness was 11, 10 or 11?
His is 11.
11, so this is going to be wounded on 6s only. Nothing. It's a shame there's devastating wounds on that. We are out of half range, so that's still just going to be 2 shots with the Storm Bolters. And wounded on 6s. No. Is twin linked. No. So anyone who knows this Dreadnought knows that he always overcharges his macro plasma. So it's a D6 +1 shots for 5. Here we go. Hitting on 3s. Okay. Wounding on 5s. There we go. So that's -4 AP.
Okay. How many dice? 2.
2 saves. So it's going to be his
4+.
invols.
Well, 1 save, 1 not. And how many damage?
3 damage.
Okay, I reduce the damage from 3 damage down to 2 damage. So 2 feel no pains, 1 successful, 1 not. So I lose just 1 wound. All right. Okay, Triax Stalker. So he is going to be shooting at. I'll shoot at the bikes.
Yeah.
So I'm going to be using my Heavy Gauze Cannon Array. I've got 6 dice. There we go. 3+ to hit, and I have hit with 4 of them. After the model is shot, select one enemy unit.
3 of them.
What? 3? Oh, I missed one. So that's those. After the model is shot, select one enemy unit that was hit by one or more of these attacks. Until the end of the phase, that unit cannot benefit from cover. Well, that doesn't really affect you, does it?
Not when we're standing in the open.
3. So strength 8, toughness 5, yeah?
Toughness 5, yeah.
3+ to wound. 2 wounds. And AP -2. Damage 2.
Ooh, okay, so 3 ups become 5 ups. Ooh, that's all right. Damage 2, yeah?
Yep.
Cool, so we have 1 wound left on a bike. So that's the end of the shooting for the Triarch. He ended up with 2 wounds left. They have 4 wounds apiece, not 3. Yeah, that's it. So we're going to go with the Outriders into the Triarch as well, because why not? So we're going to hit on 3s. Ooh, all my 1s are back. So toughness is...
Oh, toughness of him. Oh, he's down at the bottom of the pile now. Where is he? No, he's not. He's toughness 8.
Toughness 8, so I'm wounded on 6s. But I'm twin-legged.
Yeah, you.
So I get 1. -1. AP.
Okay, my save is 3+, so it's going to be 4+. How many?
Just the one.
Hold on here. Not saved. How many damage?
Just the one.
Just the one,
So
it
go
goes
down to 7.
Okay, so he is going to be firing with his particle beamer at the bikes, D6 amount of shots. Total of 4 shots, so 4 dice, 3+ to hit. I have hit with 3 of them, and it's devastating wounds, so nothing at the moment. But strength is 6, toughness is 5, so we're after 3. I've got 1 devastating wound and 1 other wound.
What's the AP?
So AP is 0.
0, so we're going to be on 3 up, which we make.
And the other one,
the other one was a devastating wound.
Yes.
How many wounds is that?
1 wound each.
1 wound each. Okay, so that leaves that biker on 1 wound. That's it. So now we've got the Blade Guard veterans and the captain. They have a load of heavy bolt pistols, and I think we're going to go into the warriors actually at the back. It makes sense, just to try and chip them away. So hit on 3s. That's good. Disciplined fire. And then it's toughness 5. No, strength 4, toughness 4. Force to wound. 3 at -1.
4 pluses?
Yep, so 2 die.
4 pluses or is it 5 pluses?
2 pluses, I think.
Oh,
2 plus.
no, it's 3. It's 5 pluses. So
5
yeah.
pluses.
So,
yeah, so 2 are dead,
2
one's alive.
Come here, you. I'll take him and I'll take him because he's still within 2 inch, which I measured earlier.
So that's all my shooting now, all my advanced fire shooting.
Yeah.
I think you've got some warriors to go.
Yeah, I'm going to start off with these over here.
Yep.
They've got 24-inch range, I believe.
Yep.
And they're going to be firing all their weapons at. I'm going to shoot at. I'm probably shoot at the Dreadnought for the sake of it. So the Gore's Flayer are going to be shooting at the Dreadnought. So I've got to see how many are within 24 inches, and I believe it's going to be just a few, not many. Everyone up to the leader. So I have a total of 8. So 8 of them, and then I'll fire the tachyon arrow after. That's right.
Oh,
I'm going to tachyon arrow you. So these we're hitting on a 3+, oh 4+, sorry, and I've hit with 4. So dead average, just like me. Strength, 1 automatic wounds, and the other 3 are going to wound on 6s. 1 wound. So got 2 saves in total at AP -1.
AP -1, so 3 ups. Oh, no, you chipped the wound off.
Yay. All right, and then I'm going to go over straight away into the tachyon arrow from my overlord.
I dread this thing.
So it's amazing, isn't it? 1 shot, 2+ to hit.
Just like a Necron hunter killer. Now whose turn is it to have the ones?
That's all of the misses.
No rerolls here either.
That's it. He's done.
We are CP-less.
Damn it, my sodding arrow. End phase.
So we've got to do Battle Shock now, which happens in the end phase. So I've got to do it with my Sword Brethren, and their leadership is 6+, which we just make. Jeez. And then you've got 1
I do. I've got with
a
my
Soul Warrior and his Royal Ward and best friend.
He seems so happy. 6+, and they have nailed it, so they're fine.
Yep. So that's it, isn't it?
Yeah,
That's all the Battle Shock.
Okay, so what else would we normally have to do in the end phase, which is almost technically the command phase? It's not
Yeah.
the command phase in regards to orders and stuff. But,
No.
So
It would be, you do Battle Shock, you get CP,
Yeah.
you might do, but
reanimations.
reanimation, yeah, probably. You'd probably do that now.
Okay, so with them, so they've got. So how many do I have to roll for these chaps?
So I believe it is D3, and you
to
can re-roll it.
Okay, so it's I rolled a 6 already, so it's 3. So I bring back 3.
3 warriors.
Okay, and they're all going to be popping back up right next to Matey Boy. So 1, 2, and grab another guy with the same gun. There we go. And now can I regenerate wounds for anything?
Yeah, so I think you can do it on the Triarch. I think pretty much everything on the table, as long as it's taking a wound.
1.
So he's going to gain a wound, so he goes back up to 8.
Mm-hmm.
And then the Void Dragon.
Okay, he is 1.
1, so he goes back up to 10. Okay, I think that's everything.
Yeah, it's got reanimation, hasn't it? Yeah, it does, yeah.
What about the scarabs? Because you lost a scarab swarm.
Ah, do they have reanimation? Once again, I don't play with these guys often, so let's have a look. Okay, they do, and this is 1. So 1 comes back with 1 wound.
Yep.
And give me some scarabs. So I'll pop them there. Turn 2. Okay, so we've been discussing things and how we can, well, how the first turn went so far. We've both got opinions on it anyway. It's been interesting.
Yeah. So we're noticing that any charging unit isn't getting to fire its guns. That's the main thing that we're looking at the minute. So there are a couple of options. So the Void Dragon came charging forwards, didn't fire its quite good range weapons. So is it a benefit to the whole edition that we're seeing less shooting and the melee army to kind of getting a chance to charge in, not get shot at so much? But like that's something we need to kind of figure out. Do we allow charging units to fire in the movement step, but say -2 ballistic skill? So there's options, but we're trying to figure out when's best to fire certain things. Is it better they fire in the first place at all?
How does first fire react? Can you actually do first fire at different points?
Because it's like if I gave first fire to these intercessors and I got charged by the scarabs, I'm still going to get to fire Overwatch, but a -2 ballistic skill, even if they had first fire. The issue is that movement phase comes before the first fire phase.
Yeah.
So the alternative is as long as these guys have first fire, you fire Overwatch with your full ballistic skill, which I think I agree with you that that's a good idea.
Yeah.
That's definitely I think that's going to add, because obviously melee armies are going to be flying up the board, but not shooting their guns.
Yeah.
So there's less flak coming in, but units are going to be getting in. We're trying to understand, like, if you play a gun line army, are you just going to put first fire and everything and just sit there and let things come at you? It's obviously not going to be always that way, because if you're running around grabbing objectives and stuff. But is that what we're going to see if we were to implement this on a bigger scale? If you're going to have a bunch of basilisks and Tau hammerheads all sat in the back just with first fire, do you know what I mean? So yeah, it's an interesting one. There's definitely tweaks to be made, but I've enjoyed it so far. I'm interested to see where the second turn will go. I think this centre's going to be just another bloodbath, I think.
Because there's things which we could do. So like we're messing around as we go. So we literally started this even with the idea of it's going to change, and we just want to see how,
turn by turn it's going to be different.
We're basically play learning or play testing a game which is possibly slightly in our head.
Yeah.
So at this point, here's what I could see might be quite good: is obviously put down orders as normal, then it goes into the movement phase. Everything moves and does everything they normally would as normal. Okay. Then it goes into the combat phase. Now the first fire people, they shoot at full ballistic skill on Overwatch at that point if they got
charged.
Okay, if they got charged in the movement phase, because that's where they would get charged, so they can fire at the full ballistic skill. Then I was thinking, people who've got the advanced fire, they can move, but they can also move. Yeah, could they move into? Is there any way that they can move into combat at the into hand to hand at the end of the phase, but not benefit from the charge rule? The fight first thing. Is there any way around that? I'm not sure. The more I'm saying, the more
it starts messing with like the cycle of who goes when. Because obviously those units that come in later are going to be going later on in the fight and might have an advantage against a unit that's already been battered a little bit. So you could then trade off, I don't know, something quite good like Blade Guard Veterans or Deathwing Terminators could get finished off by Necron Warriors because there's only one left because they've already been battered. Which again is kind of a cool strategic play, but there's got to be a risk, I think, to it. There's got to be if you're going to be charging as well as shooting, why would you ever advance? Why would you ever charge if you could advance fire and shoot and then move into combat?
I suppose the people in advance, people who are, sorry, I'll start again. people who are advancing, for example, in this case, these ones here, they do get to fight in hand-to-hand combat after, but they do get to fight in hand-to-hand combat after they've been charged, or the people with the charge rules in that sort of melee, swirling melee.
Yeah, I think just as we play more of it, we're going to notice where things are wonky and a bit wrong. But yeah, there's a lot of food for thought, and I mean it's interesting to kind of just play 40k a little bit differently.
Yeah, just messing around.
Yeah, I mean we'll get to turn 3 maybe, and it will have changed again, I'm sure.
Yeah. Okay, so let's put the orders down. For this turn, then, should we play it so that the first fire
full ballistic skill Overwatch? Skill. Let's try that, and then I mean. We'll see what's left.
Yeah, let's see what happens. Also, things about to come in from Deep Strike as well.
Oh, yeah.
Right, so these 3 units are all in Deep Strike. Okay, each one can be given an order. We decided that first fire isn't realistic, and I don't know. So the only ones you can technically have, which is in 40k you can turn up and then charge, is charge technically, and also first fire, because both those, not first fire, advanced fire, because technically you can. They've
counted as moved, that's the thing, when they arrive, so it makes sense to give them advanced fire.
Yeah, so as soon as they arrive with advanced fire, they can fire.
They just won't move after deep stroking.
And also if they got charged, they wouldn't get the benefit of the full ballistic skill if they were charged in the movement phase.
Yep.
Okay, so we're flipping our orders as we go. So this time, what have you got over here?
Nothing new, all charges.
Oh, all the charges. Okay. They're charging too.
Cool. First fire here, advanced fire, and then 2 more lots of advanced fire and a charge, because we want to get into that Void Dragon.
Well, I've got obviously charge.
Yeah.
First fire.
Yep.
And then I've also got advanced fire. Oh, these 2 over here. Let's flip these. I have first fire and advanced fire.
Scorpion destroyers.
Oh, they haven't been given ones, but they can have advanced fire because of the fact I didn't give them an order.
Okay, cool.
That's the standard rule in Legions Imperialis.
Okay, so now we've got orders for the death marks. You went with advanced fire, obsidians.
Would have thought.
Yeah, and then advanced fire for the hex mark as well. Makes sense.
That's right.
Yeah, so that's everyone's orders. So now we go to
rolling for initiative.
Yeah, here we go. This is kind of good and different.
All right, roll your dice. I have a 2.
Oh, one time I don't roll 1.
All right, well, I'm getting the initiative, obviously.
Right, been moving.
Movement phase.
Where you going, Matt?
I'm gutted about that. All right, I think the first thing I want to do is something quite interesting.
Okay, straight off the bat.
Yeah, these are going to come straight in. They're going to be 9 inches away, but the good thing is I can charge straight away.
Yeah, gave him the charge order, so...
All right, so this is where it's going to get interesting. So these guys are going to move in 9 inches away from you.
I gave those guys a first fire order.
Are they going to be first fire?
So I think I might overwatch them.
Oh no! All right,
so yeah, we're going to test what we just spoke about straight away.
Oh, well, at least I got the charge order.
It's on fire, Overwatch, and I'm going to do it on 3+. Cool.
I hope you enjoy it.
Yep, loving it. It doesn't happen often in game 40k. What's their toughness?
Their toughness, I think, is 4. I'm just going to grab their card. Once again, not my army. It is toughness 5.
Okay, cool. So we win on 5s. 2 at -1 AP.
Oh, good. All right. Well, I'm going to roll a total of, what is it? It's 5+. Neither. So you've got 3 wounds.
Cool. So 1's on a wound.
And that's it?
Yeah, that's all right.
Great. And then the rest of them are just about to eat your face.
So please roll now.
They can move 10 inches. Oh.
So they're not going to move because they've moved. The movement was them coming down.
So it's the 2d6.
So now it's straight into the charge 2d6.
Oh no!
Yes!
No. Come on, there's got to be something else I can do. Reroll. Oh no! There is nothing I've got.
Oh
well.
That's all right because I've got a Gladiator Valiant that was wondering what to shoot at.
Well, we charged. We charged in.
It doesn't. From experience, your charges don't always go
Don't
off.
always right. Okay, so let's take away that because that's
Yeah,
gone.
they're fired and done. That's kind of nice now because those intercessors I don't have to do anything else with for the rest of the turn.
No,
They're done. Job done.
Okay, so what do you want to do next?
Yeah, I'm gonna charge. I think.
Okay.
I mean, you've got some warriors here for some Overwatch, but I think I'm just gonna risk it for the biscuit, and the assault intercessors are gonna go into the scarabs over here.
Mhm.
So we're gonna find a measuring tape. There we go.
Yeah, flippy stick.
And they're gonna move 6 inch up to there. God, this board is so pretty.
Need to get one of those lovely tables with the trays and the card things.
Oh, we can like stick on the edge. Yeah,
that'd be really nice.
So now we've got a charge to do.
What?
Oh no, I'm deciding which dice to use at this point. The Templar ones.
Oh, the black ones work lovely for you. Use them.
Yeah, I'm gonna. I trust in them. There we go. See, love it.
Yeah, it's up to 8 inches, so they can all touch somebody.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
All right, so that's good. So they've charged, and my guys just put him next to. Don't lay him on top of them.
You might be out of unit coherency then.
He's so good.
That really important rule that everyone follows.
Here's it. 2 inches.
There we go. Love it.
Okay, so then I guess it is mine.
Yep.
Wow, and nothing else. Oh, this sucks.
You got those Scorpec destroyers that have advanced on fire on them.
I think I've got a gun, haven't I?
Yeah, the Scorpec Lord's got one.
Oh, good. Oh, that's just fantastic. I think what I'm going to do is I'm not going to charge. I'm going to wait for you to charge.
So you can overwatch.
So these chaps are going. I think he's going to move up.
Yep.
He's going to move to there.
Oh, okay, just a little.
Just so you can claim the objective.
Yep. Okay.
Which is over there. And that's it. So I'm going to flip that to show you it's been activated.
Cool. I'm going to.
What's
See,
that?
if you wait long enough, you can force. I could force him to make a charge because he'll run out of units.
I've got more units in reserve.
Oh yeah, that's a good point actually. So, at this point, I'm just like, do I just charge? Yeah, let's do it.
Overwatch.
Yeah, pretty much.
All of the Overwatch are mine.
So we're just going to do the move, and then we've got a 1 inch charge to make. But I don't know. On 2d6, I reckon I could fail that.
You go fish. Okay, so I'm going to be firing Overwatch with these two, or this squad, and I will be firing with my Gauze Reapers. They're Gauze Reapers, aren't they? Yes. So that's a total of 8 dice. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Nice.
6, 7. Oh, I got 8, and then I'm also going to fire with the Warden as well.
Yep.
So these will be firing at the full ballistic skill of 4+ to hit, and I have missed with a high amount. Okay, so I've hit with 2. It's lethal hits, so one of them's automatically wounded.
Nice.
Strength 4, toughness 4, wounded. So I've got 2 wounds. AP -1, damage 1. Okay, so if you want to roll them.
Okay, so it's -1 AP.
Yeah, -1.
So I think it's 4 up in vols. So we're going to roll those. Cool. We'll take a win.
Okay. And then I'll do the Warden. Okay, and he has 2 shots, or 2 attacks. 3+ to hit. I missed the thing, but I've hit with 1. So strength 5, toughness 4, 4+ to wound. Wounded. AP -1, rapid fire 2. Oh, yeah, he's not win. Oh yes, probably get 2 extra attacks.
Yeah, go for it.
1 extra hit, and that's a 6, so it's an extra
lethal
hit. So yeah, great.
So 2 total.
4 ups.
Ace.
Damage 2.
So that will kill him and then puts him down to a wound.
Okay.
Can't believe I lost a blade guard.
Okay, that's gone. Now you continue your charge now, don't you?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I've taken that away.
Oh god. Jesus, where?
All right.
Oh, I just murdered that.
Okay, so
Right.
that's cool.
Yeah, I would move them further, but that's all I got on the charge.
Well, my guys are going to advance, but I don't know where to. So the what are they called? The Scorpex.
Scorpec destroyers.
8 inches.
10.
Oh, is it 8? No, Scorpec destroyers are 8.
Oh, I'm looking at Ophidians.
You are. Right, so 8 inches, and they're going to move. We're going to move towards the tank, I think.
Towards the tank.
Towards the yeah, go around to the. We're flanking you.
Okay.
All right, so we're heading towards, what was it, the Gladiator? What's it called?
Gladiator Valiant.
Yeah,
I think it's a Valiant variant.
And we're going to see if we can fire with one of our weapons in a minute. So let's flip that as well to show it's been done. And then, what are you going to do?
I could be an absolute piece of rubbish, and I could move the tank away.
You can, and you should.
I mean, it's not a bad idea, but I could intercept you and just put Gideon in the way.
It's like, no.
So he's just going to move across and be like, whoa, I need to see some ID. So yeah, I think that's what he's going to do. He's just going to stand there and then probably shoot the hell out of them, hopefully.
Okay. And, well, these ones are going to move up 5 inches as well. So I'll stop that here and just keep moving them.
So we've had some Deep Strike Ophidians come over here, and I gave these guys the charge order, and they were going to go into the Scarabs. Now we have a new target. So the Emperor's Champion Bohemon's going to turn around and be like, oi, behind us. So yeah, we're going to go 6 inch. We're going to run up here.
Yep.
And then we're going to make a charge.
You go fish. Here's some black dice.
In the opposite direction. Come on, what do we need? I measure it as if it matters. A 6.
Oh!
Jesus.
I'm going to keep these as a trophy.
Jesus.
Okay, and then the death marks are going to teleport in because it makes sense for them to teleport here at this point, I think.
Yeah, first fire, advanced fire, yeah.
Advanced fire, so we're not right now, but we're not going to get charged, are we?
Right, so I'm going to shift the bikes this way. And yeah, we're going to go straight up there. Like that. Our plan's to try and kill off some of those warriors in the woods. And maybe next turn, maybe charge. See what happens.
And then he's turned up.
Gladiator is the last thing to move. I've got so many options to shoot at. I think we're just going to keep it simple and just shift him up there. Actually, no. Let's go with full whack. Go up there. Maybe kill off the rest of the Scorpex if Gideon doesn't do it. But yeah, we're just target-rich environment and no one knows what they're doing.
First fire step. Okay, so this guy has got first fire. He's the only one, and he's going to fire a particle beamer blast, and that is 4 shots. So 4 shots. It is 3+ to hit, shooting the bikes.
Yep.
And go. Okay, so I've hit with 1. Okay, so that's 1 hit.
Toughness 5 on the bikes.
This is a toughness 6 weapon, and it is wounded. And it's also devastating wounds, but nothing. No. So yeah, make 1 save of 3+ or 2+, isn't it?
Is it AP? What's the AP?
0.
Okay, yeah, still a fail.
Yay!
Cool. How many wounds?
1 wound.
I think that killed a bike actually, because I think there was 1 left on 1 wound.
Okay, cool. Engagement phase. Okay, so starting this combat, I'm going to immediately put one of my Canoptex, which has 3 wounds, and I'm going to do a self-destruction thing. So I select 1 enemy unit with. So I'm going to try to blow up these guys. I roll a dice, and roll a dice 2 to 5. It's a mortal wound. Yeah, 2 to 5. It's D3 mortal wounds to this unit, and it is 2.
Kills a guy.
So he's dead, but he's still fighting.
Yes, he will be still fighting. That's a good point.
So lay him down or what?
Yeah, I'll just lay him down for the minute.
Okay, so technically he can't fight, so I can take him away. Well, he's dead, but he obviously would still be able to fight.
Right, got ya.
Okay, so that's him dead. So I blew up.
Okay, so this is going to be 16 chain swords, 4 power swords, hitting on 3s, 6s. Lethal. And then toughness 2. So just that. And what's their save normally?
The save is 6+.
Okay, so these are all -1. Those are -2. So 3 bases die, 1 takes 2 wounds.
Oh, okay, so I'm going to put this down to 2. I'll put that one down to 2. And so 3 are dead.
3 bases die, yeah.
Okay, I'm just going to take them to one side because we know they're
going to be They're dead, but they're going to fight still because they had the charge order.
All right, so I have. I need lots of dice. I need 5 times 6 dice.
30 dice.
Yes. Okay, it's a lot of dice. Okay, so he's hitting on 5 pluses. Oh, that's not good. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Yep, that's right.
And lethal hits as well.
Oh, okay, so 6 is.
So well, that's quite a few actually. So 5, 6 actual hit, 6 lethal hits.
And then 6 normals.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, normals. All right, that's not bad.
Strength of a scarab.
2.
So wounded on 6s.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Not wounded, but I've got 6
lethal hits.
Half wounded.
What's the AP?
AP is 0.
Okay, so these are going to be 3 ups.
Mhm.
Grab one more. 3 ups. So you killed the dude.
Yay!
There's another one gone.
So take this one and that one.
Yep, perfect. Okie doke. So that's how that one's turned out.
And these ones as well.
Yeah, that's it. So now we're going to move over to the Void Dragon and the Blade Guard. So we're in a different combat now, and that means that Matt starts because he has initiative.
Mhm.
So
Still simultaneous, but still.
yep.
Okay, so I'm going to do 5 Spear of the Void Dragons, and I'm going to be attacking less units. So
Yep. I'm going to activate Shield of the Imperium, so I get to reroll saving throws of 1.
cool, and I'm doing Strike. So it's going to be 5 of these, and I hit on 2+, and I've hit with every single one.
Nice.
There's no lethal hits or anything, so 5 hits, 2+ the wound.
Yeah.
That's good. All wounded. Damn it.
So 5 saves, yeah?
5 saves.
Okie doke. So be 4 up in bowls, and I get to reroll 1. Oh, what's the damage?
Each one's D6 plus 2.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
So
so
that's
3. So you've got
3.
3 to make.
so 3.
So I think they've got 3 wounds apiece.
So
Bear
it's
with
3
me.
people.
3
dead
wounds
then.
apiece. So
So
yeah,
the first one kills 1.
second one. Yeah, they'd all kill.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Have
So
they got any feel no pain or anything?
no feel no pain. So that would be it. Yeah, 3 dead.
Okay.
And then I'm going to strike back with all 6 Blade Guard and the Captain.
I've still got some extra attacks.
Oh, you got extra attacks.
Yeah, I've got Canoptic Tail blades.
Tail, yeah. Oh,
So
no,
6,
the
2
tail.
plus the hit. I've hit with all of those. That's 4. Strength 6, toughness 4.
Yeah.
So 2. AP minus 1. I
Okay.
probably should have started at that because the other guy at the back.
So yeah, how many is it?
AP minus 1, 2.
2 of them. Yeah,
Cool.
all good.
Yep, I say. Okay, so 3 people die.
Yeah.
Right.
So yeah, I'm gonna strike back. Fingers crossed. So we've got 20 Mastercrafted Power Swords, hitting on 3s. 6s are lethal hits.
Oh, what?
Suffer not the unclean to live.
Oh, my guy's very clean. He's just necrodancy.
Yeah, he's pretty chromed. Toughness lots. So I'm assuming wounded on 6s.
His toughness is 11.
Yeah, wounded on 6s. 1, so 4 go through.
Mhm.
And you're going to be half in damage as well.
Yep.
So you're only going to do 1 damage apiece.
Yep. I've got 4 invulnerable saves, yeah?
Yep.
So I'm rolling first. And so 3 go through.
Yep. Normally they're damage 2, but you're going to half it to 1. So you've got feel no pain now.
How many is it? 3?
3.
Okay, it's got 5 plus 1, so I'll take 2 wounds.
Take 2. And then I've got my Captain Marshal Siegfried to go.
Ooh.
So let's have a look. See what he does. Actually, I'm going to use his once per battle finest hour ability.
This is it.
So this is about as final as it gets. So he's going to get normally 6 attacks. Then he gets 3 more from finest hour, and he's got the enhancement Perdition's Edge, and we in the Suffer Not Unclean, so we get an extra attack. So he's got a whopping 10 attacks. Hitting on 2s.
Ooh,
6s are still lethal.
good.
And it's now strength 6, so it's 5s. So 1 more, that's 3.
What's the AP?
-2. Oh no, -3.
Okay.
With Perdition's Edge.
4+ feel no pain. 4+ invulnerable save. All failed.
These are 2 damage, so they go down to 1 damage.
Yep. So 3 feel no pain, 5+.
Yep.
Wow, just 1.
Clips another 2.
Yeah.
I definitely feel like Catanza's a bit more tanky with that feel no pain.
Okay, how many has he got now then?
He's down to 6.
Ain't bad. Advancing fire stage. Okay, so we've got the matter absorption rule. At the start of my shooting phase, select one enemy vehicle within 12 inches of this model. So I'm going to choose that guy. He's a vehicle, isn't it?
Yep, Gideon is.
And I'm going to roll this. He will suffer 2 mortal wounds and I'll regain 2 wounds.
Oh.
So he's gone from 6 up to a lovely 8.
Yep, and Gideon will lose 2.
Mm-hmm. And then I don't need. Oh, who should I attack with first? I think I'm probably going to use this unit here to shoot at them.
The bikes, yeah.
So that is
Lots
my
of
warriors,
shots.
and how many of them in 12 inches? I don't think many are. Actually, yeah, just the front lot. So that is 8 people with 2 shots. So that's 16, and then 2 people at the back, which have 2. There we go. And they'll be hitting on 4s, and I think lethal hits in this case.
Yep.
So I have got 1, 2, 3, 4. Didn't see what that last one was. 4 lethal hits. Then the rest of them are hitting on 4+. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, and on there. And these ones will miss. So it was 3 which had proper hits, wasn't it?
Yep.
Oh, messing around a bit. Right, so strength 4, toughness 4. Oh, 5.
Toughness 5 on the right.
So it's going to be 5s. So I've got 3. So 3 wounds. So in total, there's 6 saves.
AP minus
0.
Okie doke, so it's going to be 3 ups. That's not bad, I'll take that.
So 2 wounds.
Yep, so they're down to. One's got 2 wounds left.
I don't believe my Overlord's got any wounds left. No, sorry, not any wounds, any ranged weapons left because he threw his spear.
Yeah,
Take this!
Already thrown the arrow. Yeah, I think I'm probably going to go with one of my vehicles next.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, probably Gideon into the Scorpex, I reckon.
Yeah, because he hasn't got the Staff of Light, does he?
No.
No, he doesn't. Oh, that's a shame.
So we're going to go with Gideon into the Scorpex.
Mm-hmm.
D3 shots with the Icarus for 2. Hitting on 3s. And what's their toughness?
Of them guys?
Yeah,
the
Scorpex
Scorpion Lords.
Destroyers.
I think they are toughness 5. Give me a second because this card is toughness 6.
Toughness 6. Okay, so wound on 3s. Okay, so that's 1 at -1.
Okay, and they have a save of 3+, so they shoot 4+. Failed. Damage.
2 damage apiece.
Okay, how many? Oh, so it's just 1, so you lose 1 wound. So that one's down to 1 wound. Put it in the guy at the back.
Okay, next one is going to be 2, 4, 6, 8. Baby Onslaught Gatling Cannon, 3s to hit. That one's a 2. That's a 2. And then this could be 5s to wound. But we've got 2 devastating wounds, which is quite nice.
Mm-hmm.
So that will kill the one at the back.
Yep.
And then another one will lose a wound. Okay. So they're 3 apiece.
Yep, 3 apiece.
Okay, so let's say that one's now on 2. And then I've got the Twin Storm Bolter, now in rapid fire range. Hitting on 3s. Wounded on 5s. Nothing. Oh, it's twin linked. No, so we've got 1 at 0 AP.
3+. Saved.
Good. And then supercharging that macro plasma incinerator, as always, for a mighty 7 shots. He does this a lot, to be fair. 2, 4, 6. Hitting on 3s. Take that. And then wounded on 3s. Oh! And then that's 2 lots of -4 3 damage.
My brain switched off there.
-4.
-4.
So
I have no
won't get a save.
Don't get a save.
So that kills that one.
Yeah.
And then kills that one. And then that's all of the shooting. Yeah, that's all of the shooting. I've just realised this whole time
Yeah.
I've not been doing Oath of Moment.
Oh, okay.
Which is the general Space Marine rule. But it's alright. It's not as if we've been playing by the rules.
No. we're just winging it at this point.
High enough.
Okay, the Hexmark Destroyer over there, which is a lovely model, one of my favourites of the Necrons. He's going to be shooting his pistols at the bikes, and he's 2+ to hit, and he really has turned up in a bit of a daze and only hit 3. So it's 3 hits, strength 6, toughness 5, so 3 is the wound.
Yep.
3 wounds, AP -2.
Ooh, AP -2 is pretty good.
Yeah.
So that's going to put me on 5 ups. L2, what's the damage?
Each one is damage 1.
Okay, so that's going to finish off another bike.
Yay.
Cool, that's not bad going for the Hexmark. So we're doing the Outriders before any more of them die. We're going to go into the Warriors in the Woods.
Yep.
So it's going to be hitting on 3s. Wounding on 4s, but they've got twin linked. Oh, no, so only 2 at -1.
Okay, so 5 pluses. Need a save, so 2 dead. Boom.
They would get the benefit of cover, but it doesn't matter with what you roll. So
Okay, cool.
yep, that's them done.
Okay, those death marks are going to be shooting all of their synaptic disintegrators at those chaps over there. 3+ to hit, and they've rolled it, and every single one is hit.
That's pretty good.
They're in, is that cover?
I mean, why not?
Yeah.
At this point, I'll be following the rules.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So you've got 5 hits.
Cool.
Strength 4, toughness 4.
Yep.
4+ the wound. Oh, I've got 1.
Okay, what's the
AP 0 apparently.
AP 0?
Oh no, I'm just. Oh, hold on a second. Hold on a second. I've been looking at the wrong thing. But it doesn't change anything up to this point. It's 2 damage, and it's AP -2. So yeah.
Okay, so I'd go from a 3 up to a 5 up, but because we got the benefit of cover, it goes back to a 4 up. Yay!
Save.
So we're going to go with the Gladiator, and I've spent what feels like an eternity trying to kill this Void Dragon, so I'm just going to do it. I'm not saying ifs and buts, I'm going to do it. So Icarus Rocket Pod, D3 shots. There we go, 3 shots. Because we're firing into a combat,
-1.
it's -1 to hit, so hits on 4s. Cool, that's not bad. And then we're wounded on 2s because it's anti-fly. Yeah, love that. -1 AP, 2 damage.
4+ invulnerable save.
Of course,
Not bad
lovely.
save. Look at that. I did it.
Shut up. Multi-melter. I've got 3 of these actually. So it's going to be 6 shots, hitting on 4s. Yeah, love that. And then, oh, it's got so much toughness, this dragon. 5s. Oh, nothing.
Oh,
And then I've got the Las Talon hitting on 3s. Love that. Oh no, it was 4s. So, 1 up. 5s and 6s. There we go. Oh no, I've got twin linked. There we go. Yeah, 2.
We're just making rules up at this point. As my 4+ feel no pain. No, not feel no pain. Invulnerable save. I've saved 1, not the
D6
other.
+1 for mighty 2 damage, which you reduced to 1 because you half damage.
Feel no pain. Failed. I lose 1 wound.
Oh god.
Have you got any other weapons on that thing?
No, I fired everything.
Okay, he's going to shoot his gun. That guy. Alright, he's got a enigmatic annihilator. So 2 dice, 2+ to hit, and he's hit with both of them. AP -1, strength 6, toughness 5, 1 wound. Oh, that's actually, and also I'm going to throw an extra, I'm going 9 inches. I've got 2 more. I'm not going to lie, I forgot about them. Both hit, and both of them wounded as well.
So how many is that? 3, 4?
3, I think.
3. Why not? What's the AP -2?
AP -1.
-1, okay, 4 ups. Hey, that's alright. Damage.
1.
Cool. I take a wound.
Okay, great. And then I don't think you got anything else to shoot with, have you?
No, I'm done.
Okay, well I'm going to fire with that nice stalkery thing.
Oh,
over
yeah.
there. And I believe he has a nice weapon underneath called a something array, and he will be firing with that now. So it is the Heavy Gauze array, and he's got 6 dice. And he will be hitting on a 3+ and 6. Oh, only 2 hits. The other 4 completely miss. Now these 2, strength 6,
Toughness 5.
1 wound.
AP.
AP minus 2, damage 2.
Loves it.
Oh, he saves it. Cool.
And that's everything for turn 2.
That has been everything. So,
It's been absolute insanity so far. Let's see if we change any rules for turn 3.
there will be no turn 3. We're finishing it there today for this game. I think it's been a good experience.
Yeah, I think we've definitely learned and unlearned some things.
Yes.
Many
rule books have been torn and abused.
Yeah, there's going to be some angry people. Let us know how angry you are in the comments. But no, it's been a really good time just to kind of play loosey-goosey and try different kind of setups and formations and ideas of rules, like that first fire rule, starting off with it being 6s or -2s, and then first fire getting on full ballistic skill. Yeah, lots of fun. I mean, if we were scoring points and remembered to do that amongst all the other rules, we'd tell you what they were. But but I mean, let's just say it's been a victory for fun.
I'll tell you, yeah. Fun has won this game.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks very much for watching, and we're sorry.